today, Tim Duncan retiring. You obviously are a big admirer of dominant big men in the history of NBA. You know the legacy of a lot of superstars around the league. Where will Tim Duncan's career go down when all is said and done?
Well, I think it's going to go down to basketball people as one of the best all time. Tim's game is quiet. He's not flashy, and so there's probably going to be people that overlook him because of that. But when you look at his numbers in the rings, the things that he's accomplished, he's going to go down as one of the best.
Your career, you happened to run into Duncan during his prime, and one of your best seasons, you turned the Nets around, won 52 games. It was a 26-game improvement. You had one of your best seasons of your career. You finished 12 first-place votes shy of Duncan. Did you ever tell him you thought you might have been robbed that season?
No, when you talk about Duncan, you can't say that I got cheated. I think just coming second to him is an honor in itself. But the biggest disappointment is maybe not joining them, joining San Antonio and trying to win a championship when I had the opportunity of becoming a free agent.
I was going to say, after you lost to him in 6 games in the finals, you had the chance to go down there, visit San Antonio as a free agent. How close were you to becoming a Spur? And when you look back on your career, do you wonder what could have been with you and Duncan?
Yeah, I thought I was going to be a Spur. I committed, when I was down there on my visit. And on the flight home, I think I got cold feet, and sometimes I have nightmares about that. But maybe I could have won a championship or two there, but I got very lucky with Dallas and winning a championship.
So wait, you told Greg Popovich you were coming, and before you left, and then you got on a plane and changed your mind?
Yeah, there was turbulence on the airplane, and so I wanted to go to San Antonio. I told them I was coming, and I had to tell them that I changed my mind and stayed with the Nets.
When you landed in New Jersey?
It was a day later that I had to tell them, but when I got back to Jersey, when I started thinking about the process, I felt a little bit more comfortable just staying home. But it's something I sometimes regret, that I wanted to see if I could have won a championship in San Antonio.
Now, you happened to run into Shaquille O'Neal on your first trip to the finals with the Nets in his prime, then Tim Duncan the next year in his prime. How dominant was Duncan in those NBA finals?
He was unstoppable. That's why he's going to go down as one of the best. You talk about Shaq. I would put Tim Duncan in that same category. He's a guy that, Mr. Fundamental, just kept things simple. He just is a great teammate, a great player, great person. And so when you have those ingredients and a champion, you just want to be a part of that and have the opportunity to play with them. But I only got to play with them in All-Star games and in Team USA. So unfortunately, I didn't get to play with them with the Spurs.